What up, YouTube? Brokefarmer back from this video on this beautiful day. And if you're like me, I love growing citrus. But this video is all about the most productive citrus you can grow to get more bang for your buck in your backyard garden. Fun fact, Meyer lemon ain't one of them. Number one on your list is your Eureka lemon. It is a vigorous grower and produces more lemons than any other lemon tree. Fun fact, if you go to the grocery store and you buy lemons, most likely you are purchasing a Eureka lemon. So you cannot go wrong in the backyard garden if you get a Eureka lemon. It's cold-hearted down to maybe 30 degrees. That's if the plant is mature. At this young age like this, anything under probably 40 degrees, I need to bring it in the house or put it in the greenhouse. But Eureka lemon is number one of the most productive citrus trees you can buy. You cannot go wrong, and it's just pretty. I've had this for probably 2 months, and it's growing well. All this to the top is new growth. Purchase a Eureka lemon. More bang for your buck, and you can't lose out with that. Coming in at number 2 is the Rio grapefruit, or the ruby red grapefruit. It's cold-hearted down to maybe 30 degrees. Now this isn't a ruby red, this is a Thompson grapefruit, but we're gonna use this as an example. Commercially grown, high yields of production. Can't go wrong with the grapefruit. It is the number 2 most productive citrus tree that you can own. The fruit is delicious. You can't go wrong. Most health diets are based off of grapefruit. Long time growing up, it was the grapefruit diet that a lot of people were on trying to lose weight. I also have a U.G.A. frost grapefruit. There she go. And if you see, she got a little fruit right here. Got a couple fruits on it. Cannot go wrong with grapefruits in general, but for the purpose of this list, the Rio red or ruby grapefruit is the second most productive citrus tree that you can own. All right, coming in at a solid number 3 is the MEIWA KUMQUAT. And anybody who's ever had a MEIWA KUMQUAT will tell you they produce fruit like nobody business. I want to say I got maybe 30 off it, and it just continued to put out fruit. It usually ripens around winter time. And man, when I tell you, this is super duper delicious. Not only can you eat the inside, but you can also eat the rind whole, and all of it is sweet. Some kumquat varieties, the outside is sour and the inside is sweet. Not with the MEIWA KUMQUAT. For your money, it got to be the best kumquat it is. This is truly delicious, and if you ever get a chance to get one, you will have the 3rd most productive citrus tree there is. Go get one, y'all. Definitely go get one. Now, number 4 is the CALOMONDIN tree. It has very small fruit that resembles tangerines. It's tart and it's cold-hearted down to 20 degrees. Now, CALOMONDINs are sold generally everywhere. Lowe's, Home Depot, just about anywhere you go to sell fruit trees or citrus trees have CALOMONDIN. Coming in on this list at number 4, can't beat the CALOMONDIN. 20 degrees hardy. It's kind of harder for a citrus tree. So if you get a chance and you see a CALOMONDIN, you might own the number 4 most productive citrus tree it is. For sake of this number 5, I'm gonna be using this LIMEQUAT just in place of it. Coming in at number 5 is the Bear's Lime. This is larger than the key lime and less acidic than other varieties. It's a vigorous and easy growing lime tree. Not very cold-hearted though. It's cold-hearted only down to 32 degrees. So be careful with it. Anything under 40, I would advise take it in the house. But if you get a chance to find a bear's lime, you have the 5th most productive citrus tree there is. Number 6 most productive citrus tree it is an OWARI SATSUMA. Now this is a Silverhill Satsuma. They are very similar trees. And as you can see, the Silverhill is highly productive also. But for the sake of this list, the number 6 most productive citrus tree that you can find is an OWARI SATSUMA. Now this is a seedless variety, and once this tree is established, it is cold-hearted down to 15 degrees. Probably one of the most cold-hearted citrus it is out there. It's a great find if you can find it. I don't know what else to say about it. If you have the opportunity to get an OWARI Satsuma, get it. It is the 6th most productive citrus tree that you can own. Can't go wrong. Now let's play a little game called Fruit Check. Now this is the I think this is the blood, well I'm sorry, the MORO blood orange. Now no fruit on that yet, but she wanna grow, y'all. She is awesome to behold. Yes, Lord. LIMEQUAT over here, putting off a couple fruits. Nothing crazy. Just show me that she want to grow. That's all. Little fruit here. And it does have thorns. So if you're thinking about getting a LIMEQUAT, be careful. But next to it is my THOMPSON grapefruit. And it's holding one piece of fruit, y'all. We're going to keep our fingers crossed in the comments, y'all. Earlier in the video, I talked about my U.G.A. pink grapefruit. It's holding on to 3 fruits. I just really need one. I just want to taste it and see if it's worthy of me holding on to it. Now, over here is my pineapple orange, seedless pineapple orange. And this is the first year it's holding on to fruit. Well, all of it ain't gonna be great. But she got fruit all the way around her. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come through. Now, one of the most underrated lemon trees it is your HARVEY lemon. I don't know why these trees are so underrated. Mild lemons are super popular, but for me, this HARVEY lemon grows great. Don't need too much upkeep. It just keep growing. I've cut it, trimmed it, split it, everything, and it's still doing the thing. Still pushing out flower. You got a nice sized lemon growing, but it's still pushing out flower. This is the mild lemon. To me, one of the most finicky, no, I ain't gonna say finicky, but it ain't as easy to grow as they say, y'all. Let's start there. I've killed a couple mild lemons. That might just be my fault, but it still produces fruit. So I never knock a tree that put out fruit. So those look like we're gonna have a couple of those mild lemons, but for my money's worth, it's okay. It's not all that. Silverhill Satsuma. This thing is going crazy with fruit. Last year I want to say I got 4 or 5. This year I probably get 20. And this thing is a heavy producer of fruit, y'all. I probably had it, I don't know, 2 years. And I've got fruit every year. Look how the fruit just cluster up right there. You can't beat that. And I got another HARVEY lemon here. This one was split from that first HARVEY lemon I showed. And it's producing. And these trees don't get, you know, tall like mild lemons. It's more bushy. But if you want, you can cut these trees to be any kind of way you want. I prefer the bushy than the tall, but to each his own. And this is a brown select Satsuma. It's been doing well. I probably had this 2 months, 2 or 3 months. So it's got to acclimate to my yard and my environment, but it's gonna be okay. Now, one of the worst purchases I've made is this U.G.A lemon tree. It ain't dead, but it's 2 heartbeats away from being dead. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I mean, I've cut it off and got some of the greatest soil that you can buy or mix. It just don't want to do nothing, y'all. I'm not gonna worry about it. But one of my favorite trees is a key lime. Not a key lime, I'm sorry. It's a finger lime. I don't know why I like to call this key lime. But this tree actually produces a lot of fruit at a very young age. And to me, I call it citrus caviar. That's what it looked like to me. But it's got a real bitter taste. But it's fun to grow, y'all. Very fun to grow. And a little Meyer lemon here. No big deal. But it's doing its thing. That will propagate it. We talked about this MEIWA kumquat. Just my opinion, if you have money to buy one citrus tree, probably should be this MEIWA kumquat. It's a whole lot more cold-hearted than everything, probably except the Satsuma. And to me, you get more bang for your buck just having that. Now, something that I grew from seed, a FUKUSHU kumquat. We'll see what it do. But yeah, that's just something. A really small Meyer lemon, and it's producing fruit like nobody's business. So yeah, they okay. And just a KUSHU mandarin tree, whole bunch of new growth. No fruit yet. We ain't worried about fruit yet. You just get yourself together. We'll talk next year. And this is I think it's an Arctic Frost Satsuma. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's an Arctic Frost Satsuma. When I bought it, it had a real thin base. So we're gonna grow it up, let it thicken that. And then we're gonna expect some fruit off you next year, but he's pretty big to be sitting here eating all this nutrients and stuff and not getting no food. And this here is a U.G.A lemon. These lemons get huge. I tasted one last year, but these lemons get huge and they're gonna be round. They're not gonna be oblong like the Meyer lemon and the EUREKA. So it's got fruit coming, y'all. It's got fruit coming. Now, last but definitely not least, my MURCOTT tangerine. Now, this thing has been through more things I've ever seen in my life. Weird thing about it, these branches just die. Just for no reason die. But at the same time the branches are dying, I'm getting all kind of flush of new growth. So I don't understand if it's the tree, what I'm doing to it or what. But it got a little fruit coming in right there, you can see it. A whole flush of new growth right here. I always pull these suckers out below the root grass. But I just don't understand it. And then I got one piece of fruit right here. Okay, come through. Come through, tangerine. Now this is the prettiest lemon tree you can buy. I didn't say the best tasting lemon. I said the prettiest lemon tree you can buy. This is a variegated lemon. Oh my God. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, she pretty. And she even got a little fruit. She got a little fruit. Now this one ain't gonna make it. I don't know. It's variegated. Maybe that's the color it's supposed to be. Either way. There came 2 in a pot, so I separated. And there you go. That's all, folks. Now let me know in the comments, what citrus are y'all growing? And what on this list surprised you? Till next time.